going to talk about the hoses that connects the control to the boom in our systems and how we plumb all our hoses in Detective Tuesday. From our pumps, starting from the left to the right, you will have your supply line or supply segment, is the first one with the relief valve. The second segment, this one over here, is boom enable or outriggers. After that one, the second lever will be your first section, the second section will be your third lever, so first, second, third, fourth. If you have 5 sections, it will be one more lever over here, and always the last one to the right will be the lever that controls slewing to the left and to the right. All our pumps are plumbed similarly. As a reference, when you go out, the boom will open, the cylinder will extend. When you go in, the cylinder will collapse, the boom will come down. To know which one you are activating, let's observe the very first one. Boom enable, in this position, send a signal for the boom and it's pressurized. Outrigger enable, send a signal to this particular line, is the one in the back, and that sends signal to the control valves for the outriggers, and it got pressure like that. So when I activate boom up, I'm sending a signal to the front hose, and when I activate boom down, I'm sending a signal to the rear hose in this segment. Every single one of our pumps are plumbed in a similar way. 4 sections or 5 sections is only one more lever over here, it will be similars. Rack and pinion or reduction gear and a crown in the system, it will be set up the same way. In every single set of hoses that we install in our new pumps, you always have an extra hose, a spare one. If something happens, you don't need to change the whole bunch to get it going as soon as possible. You can use a hose over here that is already installed. In the other end of the hose, near to the turret, you will find the hose connected in the bracket with a plug on the side, so it will never get contaminated. Always your spare hoses has to be covered to protect for contamination. There is one single hose in the system that will be longer than the others, and is the return line, which is common to all the cylinders. When you look at a boom, every single boom is plumbed, all the hoses are set up in the same way. Thank you. The other end of the hoses covered with the bag which protect all the hoses and is held in place usually for a chain. You will find all your hoses connected except the hose that is the spare one, which will be set up in place with a plug and a cap to make sure that it doesn't get contaminated. This hose can be used in any of the functions. In every cylinder that we work, you will have usually 3 lines. One line is pressure, the second line is pressure, and the third line, you will see that there's T into the system. This T is the return line, and every single section will have that third line, T, into the system going back. So it's pressure going to the cylinder, pressure going to the cylinder, and the return line common to everything, and it will be T in every single function. Either if it's rack and pinion, or if it's the one with the reduction gearbox. Thanks.